about 19 years old when I sensed the call to the priesthood. It was at Mass when a priest who was a different priest, he was a missionary priest, he said, if you're coming to church and you don't know why, I need you to come to a mission, and if you don't want to go to church after that, you don't have to go. So I called my mom up and I said, Mom, I'm going to the mission. And she goes, why are you going to the mission? I said, because the priest said if I don't want to go after that, I don't have to go. And he basically did a teaching mass, which is what I sometimes do whenever I give talks around the country. I'll do a teaching mass. And it was at that moment that my eyes literally were open, that God became food. And he really became food because he knows what I'm hungry. You know what we're all hungering for? Love. And how is love going to get inside? Well, let me just ask. If you love your family, don't you feed them? And so I was 19 years old when I sensed the call. I was 23 years old when I finally called the vocations director up. And I called him, and he answered the phone, and I hung up on him. Twice. And then I called again. He answered. He said, Vocation office. And I said, hi, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? I'm fine. How are you? He goes, I'm good. Why don't we begin with your name? And I said, my name? Oh, yeah, my name is John. I lied to the vocation director. And then he said, John, did you call because you're thinking you might have a call to the priesthood? And I went, how did you know? Because you called the vocation office up, right? And so it was as awkward as me asking a girl out. And that's kind of part of it. There's going to have to be a sense of a calling, but also a sense of an awkwardness, which is why you don't become a priest instantly. You take your time, you get the formation, and every day since I made that phone call, I've been loving my life, especially when I get upgraded. But the beauty of it all was that I was ordained in June the 5th, 1999, and on my holy card, because you know that September 11th, 2001 is when Grace Before Meals kind of got started. But on June 1999, June 5th, my holy card, my simple quote was simply John's Gospel, Jesus asking Peter, do you love me? And so what's the answer to that? Of course, Lord, I love you. And Jesus said, then feed my sheep. And I had no idea it was going to be a Tuscan blue cheese honey bruschetta. I studied at the Cordon Bleu in Parousia, never with a desire to be a chef, just simply to cook and to know how to cook. And then because I put everything in God's hands, including my cooking skills, he's turned it into this apostolate.